What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone. And Tudor got angry and called it madness. The transfer window still being open during the season is madness. And he has a very legit point. You know, it is madness that the window is open, that players can leave and come when you start playing football. And it kicks off this week. And that has been an issue. However, I think he's frustrated about a different point, which at a top club shouldn't be the issue every single season, but it is at our club, and that is, and I agree with him, a disadvantage because to prep for a new season, not knowing who your players are going to be and who is going to leave, and there are many players in our situation, is not good. It's not a good sign. We've seen it with Mota last season. Players need too much time to adapt, and you're already off to a bad start. So that's what we're going to talk about, going into what he had to say and basically what he's demanding from the club from now, obviously, until who knows how long he's going to be here. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's chat about it. Okay, I think everybody saw the comments saying that, playing with the transfer window open is madness. He said the transfer market is open and the season has started for us, for many teams. It's something that's not right, and unfortunately it can be changed. It can't change, but it can be changed because nobody wants to change it. There's not much to say. It's madness. It takes away your certainties. It takes away from what matters, focusing on your work, the daily work with the players you have available, but that's the way it is, and it has to be accepted, hoping that one day it will change. And then he said every coach wants the strongest players possible. Sometimes you can get them, sometimes you can't. You have to accept that and stay focused on the pitch. Now, he's right on that. The situation is what it is. It's been there for ages. A lot of coaches complain, but it is what it is. However, it's madness, especially like if you need 1, 2, 3 pieces of business and you do that very earlier on, perfect. Tudor will not complain if we did our business already weeks ago, or the business was already done at the start of August. The fact that that's not the case is frustrating for him, and I understand that because up to this point, we have no clue what's going to happen. Is Nico leaving? Is he getting O'Reilly? For example, is Kelly potentially still leaving? Is he getting Zegrova? Is Milik leaving? Is Vlahovic staying? Is Kolomani joining? Yes or no? It's too much. It's too much. With 9 days or 10 days left in the window, whatever, like 9, 10, it's too much. It's crazy. It's not healthy to build a good, like to have a proper preseason, because how are you preparing? Even going into that game against Parma, do you prep at the start of the week with Nico Gonzalez? Whatever we think about Nico Gonzalez, we can say, oh, he's not good enough either way. We shouldn't be playing either way. But it's about the prep. It's about what has Tudor in his mind. What is Tudor trying to do? Does Tudor want to play Nico wingback? Does he just want to play Nico, period? But now he's sitting here, it's like, I cannot really prep with that because, well, he might be leaving and I cannot really play him because if he's injured, the transfer is not happening and I might not get that player. And like, it's a snowball effect and it's not good. Prepping, I'm going to play Jonathan David. Let's do a preseason with Jonathan David at top. But in the back of my mind, I need to keep in mind that maybe Kolomani might join. And if Kolomani doesn't join, then, well, maybe we still need to do something else. Like, that's not good. Is Miretti going to stay? Can he leave? Is he still leaving? Am I getting O'Reilly? Do I need to play Colt Miners in a more defensive position because, well, I'm getting an O'Reilly? Like, how? And I think the frustrating. That's why he said it, because this is a very random statement. You don't get interviewed by Sky Italia 2 days or 3 days before the season kicks off, and you're like, by the way, this is madness. It stems from frustration. It stems from the feeling that I'm trying to work, I'm trying to do something, I'm trying to make something happen, but I don't know which tools I have available to make something happen. Like, I might have a screwdriver now and I'm prepping to use that screwdriver, but in September it's gone. I don't have that screwdriver anymore. I just have the screw. That's it. You know, it's difficult. Like you're losing pieces, maybe you're not. So the frustration, I think, it should be aimed towards the club, and the club is also in a difficult situation. I'll give them that, but still, at the end of the day, a poor job has been done with all the difficulties surrounding the club. I get it, but you took that stance of we're gonna keep every player, even the players who shouldn't be here, and we're gonna take them with us, and we're gonna see that we're a family united. Fine, but I mean, these players are gonna stay. They're not gonna happily leave because you're not forcing them out. If you want to make a statement, you tell McKennie, this is it. You're not taking that deal. Fine, you're leaving this summer. We're not leaving you, letting you go on a free. Kelly, you have offers from Besiktas and Sunderland. You need to leave because you're not playing. We're trying to do something else. Like that needs Kostic. Goodbye. We need the little fee. Rugani, goodbye. We're gonna recoup all the money, and you make that clear in July. You can maybe go into preseason, but you're not gonna be part of the plan starting August when the preseason really kicks off for us. Training camp is done in Germany. Now is decision time. Pack your bags. We didn't do that, and these players are comfortable. And because we didn't do that, we're stuck with a lot of players, and we cannot sign other players as well. And Tudor knows that. He knows that. He really knows that. And that's where the frustration stems about. So even though I get the point of the window being open whilst football is being played, I agree with that. That is actually not fun, and that shouldn't happen. In January, I get it, that like the season is ongoing. But now, and it's difficult because every competition starts on a different time. I get that, it's difficult, but then they need to do something else. June till till July, 2 months, and basically done. Get your business done, and that it is what it is basically, and it will benefit a lot of clubs, but it's obviously not going to happen. But that frustration, I think it's deeper. It's about being frustrating that the club is not moving the pieces around as they should. And in this case, he cannot prep ideally for the season. He doesn't know what he actually needs to do with certain players. He doesn't know if he can use certain players. He doesn't know if he can imply his tactics because, well, maybe I'm planning to play that way, but I need that player. That player might be out, or I might get that player to help me, or he's not coming. Anyways, I hope his frustrations are gone because the season kicks off on Sunday and he needs to be ready. The team needs to be ready. It is what it is. Like, it is what it is. We might get Kolomani. He might get O'Reilly, Zegrova. He might not get neither of them, and he's going to need to do it with the players he has. But he knew that when he signed the contract. He knew that in June. He knew that in July. And he knows that in August. So now you need to make it work because that's it. That's the situation at the club currently. Excuse me. So in the comments, let me know what do you think the real frustration is for Tudor. Is it really it's open, or is it really it's open and you guys the club being have not done enough to prep, to make me be able to prep this club? Let me know, like the video, and I will speak to you guys tomorrow again. Ciao.